This is code.org. I'm currently working on CS Fundamentals. This lesson's part of both the Express course and Course D. In the Express course, it is Lesson 13, Nested Loops with Anna and Elsa. In Course D, it's Lesson 10, Snowflakes with Anna and Elsa. Let's see what we're doing. Let's try something new. This time, skate in a zigzag. Okay. Inspiration. Try changing your long 150 pixel line into 6 short lines. Oh, wow. Okay. Of 25 pixels. Turn right by 45 degrees in alternate directions. Oh, so in left and right. Turn right by 45. Each short line to get a zigzag. Where do you need to put a repeat block to make this happen? Oh my goodness. How many times do you have to repeat your pattern of 2 short lines to get 6 total? Okay. Well, if we're changing our direction, okay, it's giving us some clues here. So, 2 short lines is the pattern. We need 6 lines, but our pattern of 2 short lines. And it's saying 2 short because I think we're changing directions right and left. Right? Alternate directions. So we need to be facing right, facing left to get this line. All right, so I have a few thoughts. Let's do a repeat. We're not sure on how much, right? So I'm going to do 4 for now to test some stuff out. And then we need 6 lines. So, and then we need to turn alternate directions. So let's go ahead and say, okay, you want to move forward. How much did they say? 25. Yep. Let's go forward 25. I'm going to attach it here so we can see it better. And then let's turn, and they said 45 degrees. Okay, so right, fine, 45. Then, what do we want to do? Well, we want to go forward again, 25 pixels. Okay, and then at the very end, I'm going to turn left 25 degrees. It's not an option. 45 degrees is what I want. Because that way, when we hit the bottom and loop back to the top, we're now facing that alternate direction. So after each move, we're changing our direction. Oh, I need left, though. Left, because we need to go the opposite. All right, I'm going to test this out alone. So I'm just going to drag that over here, drop that there. Let's see what this does. Oh. Huh, but it goes too far. Why? I thought we needed 6. Oh, wait a minute. We have 2 short lines. So we're drawing 2 lines here 4 times. So that would be 8. So I think we only need 3. All right. Well, that then is looking good. Now, where would we want to put it? Where do we draw the long line? Here. What if I get rid of that and put that in there? Oh my gosh, is this just going to be all repeats? I think I still need my, reset. I'm going to need this though. I got rid of that at some point. All right. And so what happens is 6 times in a row, we're going to repeat, move forward, turn right, left, right? So 4 times, that's drawing a square. We then drop below that after our 4th run, turn right a bit, because we still want to turn right to start our line. Then 3 times in a row, we're going to move forward, turn right, move forward, turn left a bit, zoop, and then move forward, right, move forward, left. So we're switching positions each time. After 3 times, we drop, and 6 times in a row, we're going to be out here and drawing this, hopefully. Then we jump back to the center and repeat it again. Let's give it a try. Looking good. Ta-da! Awesome. Loops are really great, and nesting them like this, right? Putting one loop inside of another makes them even more powerful. Great. I'm excited to see what the next lesson is. Let's keep going.